San Sebastian, Spain has long been famous for its culinary scene. It has the highest per capita number of Michelin-starred restaurants in the world. It's a Mecca for foodies. From fancy restaurants to simple, standing room only bars, everywhere you go, there's no limit to creativity, and you can always count on getting served top quality food no matter where you go. Or at least you could, back in the old days, before mass tourism put a dent in things. Pintxo! We recently spent 2 months in San Sebastian and ate our way through many Pintxo bars. More often than not, the food was disappointing and the service was grumpy. In the end, we were able to find our 5 or 6 favorite bars and a dozen or so favorite Pintxos, but it was a lot of trial and error. The good news is there are still some exceptional Pintxos to be found. You just need to know where to find them and how to avoid the tourist traps. So come along and we'll show you our top 10 favorite snob-approved Pintxos in San Sebastian. Pintxo is a bar in Old Town that serves pretty much only anchovies. They are fresh, local, and marinated in oil and vinegar. Here they are. You get to choose the toppings or the sauces. I chose olive paste, crab sauce, and peppers and onions. Crab sauce offsets the acidity of the anchovy.
Cute little table you have.
A double-decker. By the way, did you know that the extremely popular peppers and onions topping also resembles the Basque flag? Red, green, and white? Ganbara is easily the most beautiful Pintxo bar in San Sebastian's Old Town. It has a traditional decor with walls full of artwork, a beautiful tile counter adorned with fresh produce. It's fun to sit at the bar and watch the staff and the other patrons. But overall, I would say this place is a bit overrated. Prices are high, and we found many of the Pintxos at Ganbara to be nothing special. However, we did find 2 dishes that are pretty spectacular. One of our favorite dishes here were the steamed artichokes served piping hot with bits of crispy jamon. Absolutely delectable. The other killer Pintxo from Ganbara are the sautéed mushrooms with egg yolk. Simple ingredients turn into a symphony of unexpected flavors. The egg and the mushroom blend together beautifully for a meaty mouthfeel. Michelin was probably our favorite Pintxo bar overall. In our 2 months in Donostia, we went back there several times. It's not necessarily the cutest or has the most creative dish, but it was the most consistent and with the largest number of absolutely delightful Pintxos. Even though we're only including 2 of their best Pintxos in this list, we never ate anything there we didn't like. Their mushroom bread was definitely one of our favorites. It's unique and very tasty. It's like a fluffy muffin nest made from mushroom flour and filled with a runny egg yolk. It's light and yummy, and it's fun to scoop up the egg yolk with the bread. Another one of our favorite dishes at Michelin is the artichoke salad. Gently sautéed artichokes on a base of ripe tomatoes topped with bean sprouts. A simple but delicious combination. And here are 2 more honorable mentions from Michelin. the sautéed scallops over green beans, and the fried shaved white asparagus served with an egg yolk. Both really tasty. At this point, you're probably wondering, why is there egg yolk in every dish, and what happens to all the egg white? Those are good questions, and we have no idea. If you know the answer, leave us a comment below. We're curious to know too. We really enjoyed coming here. It's a fun and casual ambiance, the food is good, and the staff is friendly. Casa Vergara looks a bit like a tourist trap. Prime location, cute decor, cocktail jugs on the counter, trilingual signs for the food. Nonetheless, we actually like it here. But you do need to be careful what you order. The cold Pintxos off the counter have been disappointing with one single exception, the duck brioche. I'd say avoid the cold Pintxos. We've had more luck with their hot Pintxos off the menu, which they bring to your table after you order at the bar. We were particularly fond of their croquetas de jamón. Dare I say, they are among the best in Donostia. For a truly unique Pintxo experience, head to Bar Mojo, a tiny hole-in-the-wall wine bar that has a huge wine list and serves up the most creative and delicious little dishes. It's different in many ways. First of all, it's way off the beaten track, far away from Old Town. Only very few tourists find their way here. Secondly, their menu rarely includes any of the Basque classics, but instead is full of novel creations inspired by local traditions and ingredients. We were pretty much blown away by every dish we sampled here. But our two favorites were the fried green asparagus with egg yolk sauce and the artichokes over a pea hummus. Finger-licking good, only you don't really eat with your fingers here. By now you might have guessed that we like artichokes, and indeed we do, so we order them whenever they are in season. La Baie is not really a Pintxo bar. It's a sit-down restaurant, but you could come here for just an appetizer and pretend you're having Pintxos. It's located on the rooftop of the Tabacalera Museum. The restaurant offers amazing views in addition to creative food and outstanding service.
Bueno, chicos, empezamos con el pan acompañado de mantequilla.
Oh wow! Wow!
Wow,
look at that.
That's incredible.
Their fried artichoke appetizer is absolutely incredible, and probably the best artichoke dish we had in San Sebastian. And you know, we've tried a lot of artichoke dishes here. La Viña is an institution. It's world famous and almost always overrun with both locals and tourists. Their fame derives from their cheesecake, burnt Basque cheesecake to be precise. It's a little less sweet and a little less dense than a New York cheesecake, for example, and it's smokier and runnier too. And there's no crust, only sweet, gooey, cheesy goodness inside. Lavinia claims that the Basque cheesecake was invented right here in 1990 by their chef Santiago Rivera. We don't know whether this is true or not, but we do know that theirs is hands down the best cheesecake in town. I love a good cheesecake, and I can honestly say I have never had one this good. There, I've said it. It's simply divine. So good, every bite brings tears to my eyes. They sell them by the slice, but you can also buy a whole one and delight your friends and family with it.
Coño. No, verdade. Coño.
That's it. That's our top 10. You can't go wrong with these Pintxos in San Sebastián Donostia. Have you been to San Sebastian recently? What was your experience with Pintxos? Did you have many disappointments too? And what were your favorites? Leave us a comment and let us know. Bye! Adios! We're featuring quite a few vegetable Pintxos in this video, so you might get the impression that they're abundantly available in San Sebastian. It's actually quite the opposite. Most Pintxo menus feature primarily seafood, then red meat, and vegetables are pretty scarce and strangely expensive.